We're going to start off with just a shuffle, okay? So I'm just going to shuffle side to side right here. Just kind of relax those arms, shake them out, okay? Getting the body moving a little bit. Bring those arms side to side. All right, now bring and circle those shoulders, keeping that shuffle going. Circle the other way. Let's do a chest opener, so arms come out and across, out and across. 2 more, and 1 more. All right, bring my feet hip width apart. We're gonna do a 2 count squat, so we're gonna slow it down a little bit with a curl with arms, no weights. So go down, 1, 2, up, 1, 2. Down, 1, 2, up, 1, 2. Pressing to the heels. Breathing. Try and keep a nice strong back. We're not rounding forward. Warming up those arms. Later they will do some curls with some weight in them, whether that's dumbbells or maybe you have water bottles with water. Seeing fun things out there, bricks, milk jug, like block jugs. All right, 2 more. 2 and 1. Very good. We're going to come down to a downward dog, okay? And then bring your hands to the floor. Bring those feet back. We're going to cycle the feet, okay? So we press the heel, then the other one. 1, and then the other. Warm up those legs a little bit, stretching out the calves. All right, now we're going to go from our downward dog, press both those feet down to a plank. Then we'll come back up, and then we'll go back down, okay? So downward dog, to plank, downward dog, to plank. If you need to bend your knees in the downward dog, please feel free to do so. 4 more of these. Very good. 3, 2, and 1. All right. You can walk or step those feet in. Okay. Stand on up. Just come back to that shuffle right here for me. Okay. So a lot of the exercises that we do today, we'll start, for example, our first one will be, we'll start with a bicep curl. And it'll be a bicep curl where one arm is held and the other one is doing a curl, okay? And then we will do the other side while that one holds. Then we'll bring both of them up to the top. We'll do an internal, external rotation, okay? And then we'll move on to new exercise. But so it'll be kind of a lot of working the same muscles for a little bit there. Say 2 to 3 exercises. So choose your weights appropriately, something that you feel like you can hang on to for a little bit, okay? So what I just described is our first one. Grab a set of weights for curls, okay? So starting with that one arm, doing an isometric, so it's just holding right here at 90 degrees. The other arm is going to curl up and down, okay? There we go. So curl up and then bring it down. Curl up and bring it down. Nice. Standing tall, remembering to breathe. We're going to do 6 more. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Bring this to that 90 degree. Bring that other arm down. Curl up and down. Up and down. Nice. Stand tall. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, arm halfway, okay? Keeping those elbows close to that body. Come out and across, out and across. Nice. Breathe. Hang in here. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those arms down. Okay, so the next one is going to be rows, okay? So we'll start with a single arm row. The other one is held at the top. Then we'll do the other arm. Then we'll do both. Then we'll do a pulse. So quick review of the row. We hinge at the hips, nice straight back, okay? So we'll bring both arms up to the top. One arm will hold, so I'll hold this arm so you can see it. And the other one will go down and up, okay? We'll do 12 on that one side. And we'll switch to the other. I'm going to switch my weights real quick. All right. So hinge at the hips, nice, strong, straight back. Both elbows come up. Hold one at the top. The other one goes down and pulse. Down and pulse. Very good. Breathe. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring this one up to the top. The other one will go down. Down and up. The other one is holding. Nice. Six more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both of those arms down. Let's pull both of them up, okay? Pull. Pull. We're breathing. Halfway. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come halfway. We're going to do a little pulse. Okay, so pulse. 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 Home stretch. Give me 6, 4, 2, and 1. Nice. Put the weights aside. No weights for our next move. All right. So for our next move, we're going to do a reverse lunge. So we'll take a nice big step back. Okay. We're going to stand up. We're going to bring the opposite knee to opposite elbow. Other side, reverse lunge. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Okay. So if you want to see that knee to elbow from the front, it's like that. Switch the reverse lunge. Okay. All right. Let's stand tall. Here we go. Reverse lunge. Knee to elbow. Reverse lunge. Knee to elbow. You need to tap down in between, okay? That is an option. Tap right there, then do your knee to elbow. Stand tall. Nice big step back. You decide how low into that lunge you're going. Take it at a pace that makes it nice and controlled for you. Halfway. Breathe for me. Keep that chest raised. 3 more, each side. 2 more each side. 1 more each side. All right, nice. Shake that out. We're coming down to the ground, okay? We're gonna be doing a plank before we do that. Bring your hands up, bend the wrists, straighten, bend, straighten. Just warming up those wrists a little bit more, okay? Circle them. And the other way. All right, so coming down to the floor, we're gonna do a plank. We're gonna go up to high plank because we're gonna bring a knee under the body. Okay, kind of like a mountain climber, but really slow and controlled. We'll bring that knee back out. We'll do a leg lift, okay? All right, so let me demonstrate and then you can join me. We come to that high plank, knee comes under, comes back, leg lift, then we switch. Knee comes under, taps back, leg lift, okay? If you want to do an extra challenge, don't tap down in between the knee and the lift, okay? Let's see what we can. Oh, quick modification in case you need it, okay? If you need it, you can still come to that knee, drop to the knee for the leg lift, okay? That is an option, okay? You do kind of have to come to the toes to bring the knee under the body just because of the space, okay? You can always also just hold the plank if you need to. All right, coming up, knee comes under, back, leg lift, other side, knee, back, leg lift, switching sides every time. Try to keep a nice plank form as we do this, not piking up too much. Nice and controlled. Very good. Hang in here with me. We're halfway, guys. Use that core. Almost there. 3 more each side. Two. And 1. Come to those knees. Sit back in child's pose, arms stretched out. Take a few nice deep breaths in and out. In and out. One more time, in and out. All right, sit up, give those wrists circle for me, and the other way. So our next move, we're gonna be using some dumbbells or our weight substitution to do a front raise, okay? There's gonna be something else that goes with the move, but front raise is gonna be the one with the weights. Oftentimes you'll wanna go a little bit lower than you lift for other things. I'm choosing some smaller shoulder muscles, okay? So the thing that's gonna be combined with is going to be a walk out and in squat thrust. Let me demonstrate. So I'll have my weights in my hands. I'll bring them down to the floor. I'll step out, out into a plank, step in. Here from the full squat, I have a nice straight back. Lift up to shoulder height, come back down, okay? If your knees are giving you problems and maybe you don't want to do the squat thrust, you can always come down just to a knee, or you can stand up as well and just do the shoulder raise, okay? Make it what you need to for your body today, okay? So I'm gonna start here. Squat down, nice straight back. Walk those feet out, out, in. Lift the chest. Raise up to shoulder height. Come back down, out, in. Lift that chest. Back is engaged. Core is engaged. You got this. Staying low that whole time. Halfway, guys. Working multiple muscles. 4 more. Last one. All right, you can stand up. Another option for next time would be to do a squat with that raise, okay? All right, so next we are going to do triceps, okay? So we'll do one tricep at a time with a kickback, so we'll come up, one will hold, the other will straighten and bend, okay? Then we'll switch to the other one, and we'll do both arms and some pulses, okay? So choose a weight that will work for that for you. Stand tall, hinge forward, nice straight back. Elbows come up, okay? One arm holds, the other one straightens and bends. Straightens and bends. Nice. Breathing. Halfway through this arm. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold this arm. Now the other one straightens and bends. Straighten and bend. Halfway. 6, 5, 4. Elbows are high. 3, 2, and 1. Get ready to do both, okay? Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Back is engaged. Core is engaged. We're breathing. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to pulse. So come somewhere halfway. Pulse. Pulse. Nice. Feel that burn. How you feeling it? I need 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Set those weights to the side. Alrighty. No weights needed for this next move. We're going to do knee to elbow standing. Okay? Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. 2 jumping jacks. 1, 2. If you don't do jumping jacks, give me 1 set of split jacks. Okay? Then we're back to the knee to elbow, 2 jacks. Okay? All right, here we go. Knee to elbow, 2 jacks. Knee to elbow, 2 jacks. You got it. Take it at your own pace. You can speed it up, slow it down. Over halfway. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, coming down to the ground. No weights needed for this next one either. Everyone is going to come to a modified side plank. So that's where the bottom leg is bent and balanced on the ground. Let me show you why. So we'll come down, have that bottom knee bent, and then I'm going to bend that top knee too. Bring my legs here, heels line up, the edge of the feet is lining up. We're going to do a clamshell, okay? So we'll close, open, okay? Close and open like that. So that's not all though. That's our level 1. You can definitely stay just doing the clamshell, okay? Level 2 though, we're going to do a clamshell, open at the top, kick forward and back, close, open, kick forward and back, okay? That kick forward is nice and controlled, okay? Trying to still keep that nice plank line, okay? All right, let's set it up. Open at the top, close and open, kick forward and back, close and open, forward and back. Try and make sure that shoulder is over that elbow, okay? And of course, nice and controlled on that whole movement. Almost there, about halfway anyway. 4 more. 3 more. 2. And 1. Got to end with that kick. All right, bring it down. Then we'll do that other side. So we'll start with the clamshell, close, open, kick forward, and back. All right, so set this one up. Bottom knee is bent, okay? Then that top knee bends too. Bring that elbow under the shoulder, okay? Close, open, forward, and back. Close, open. open, forward, and back, okay? Nice. Keep that shoulder raised up towards the ceiling. I got a little sloppy there. Halfway. Breathe for me as always. Three more. So 3, 2. Do this last one, finishing with that kick forward. Nice, calm down. Whew. All right, so we are going to be staying on the ground for our next one, okay? This is going to be a variation of a V-sit. I want everybody to do our level 1 V-sit with the heels rested on the ground. I'm going to show you why. So heels are rested, we sit tall, and then we lean back, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our arms behind our head. We're going to do a knee lift and twist, knee lift and twist, okay? So it's like a bicycle crunch, except we're holding that modified V pose or that modified boat pose, okay? You can choose how far you lean back. The further back you lean, the more difficult this is. But I do want those heels rested on the ground, okay? Mostly for balance, but also because I think everybody's going to feel this even with the heels on the ground, okay? So sit tall, lean back to where it feels good. Heels are rested. One knee, and then the other, nice and controlled. You also can lay down on the ground and do a traditional bicycle crunch, okay? If that would be easier, maybe give you the support on the back, okay? Back is engaged, abs are engaged. Halfway. Four, 3, 2, 1. Sit it up for me, okay? Nice deep breath. Our next move is going to come to a variation of the V, okay? So we're going to work some of the same muscles. We're going to grab something. So in this case, it could just be, something really light, like a book or your water bottle or even a towel, or it could be something heavy like a dumbbell. Let me show you the move. Okay. So we're going to do a dumbbell pass around those legs, okay? Like this, okay? That's like level 1. I've got my heels rested on the ground, I'm moving back. What I'm going to encourage our advanced people to do is to lift up those knees. We're going to crunch in and out as we pass that dumbbell. You can play around with how you pass it. I started out trying to pass it with it like this, so it was horizontal. I found vertical was working better for me. You can play around with that. You can even use like a ball or something, just something to kind of pass around like that, okay? So you can start with heels rested. If you feel like you can move it up and advance it, lift up, give me that crunch in and out as you pass the dumbbell around the legs, okay? All right, sit tall, lean back. I'm gonna lift my feet, crunch in and out, and pass, okay? Very good. Try and take this into the core. Don't let the hips take over. Halfway. Hopefully you can't hear my hips popping through the microphone. Last one. All right, sit it on up. Totally normal for me. My hips pop for whatever reason. Okay. Set that dumbbell, whatever it was you're using, to the side. We get a little break here. Grab a drink. Towel yourself off. Stretch out anything that needs to be stretched. Shake out anything that needs to be shaken out, okay? All right. Grab my water bottle. It's right behind the camera. Get that sip of water. Eventually come up to the top. We're gonna move those legs a little bit. Okay? And breathe for me. So we're gonna revisit all of those exercises again. Yay! We will take it from 12 reps to 10, okay? So slightly less work. So our very first exercise, if you recall back in your brain, we were doing bicep curls. We did those ones standing. In round 2, we're gonna bring it down to the ground on our knees, okay? When we come to our knees, instead of standing on our feet, we take out some of the momentum, some of the swing, we make it a little bit more core focused, okay? And if you feel like you're not ready for that, you can always stand up, you can always sit in a chair, okay? All right, so it starts with one arm holding, one arm curling, and then we'll do the other side, then we'll do external, internal rotation, okay? I'm gonna grab my weights, then I'm gonna come to my knees. So it's a tall knee, okay? Come, legs look like this, okay? All right. So isometric hold with one arm, curl up and down with the other just for 10, okay? Use that core. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this other arm is going to do that isometric hold. This one goes down and up. Nice. Breathe. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it halfway. And out and in. Out and in. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, okay? Then we'll do our rows. For those who will come back up to standing, okay? I'm gonna switch my weight real quick. So, one arm holds, the other arm rows, and we switch to the side, okay? Then we pulse at the top. Well, we do both, then we pulse at the top, okay? All right, we're gonna burn those arms out. One arm comes up, holds, other one pulls up and down, okay? Just for 10. Breathe. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold this one at the top, other one comes down and up. Breathe. Bring it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both arms come down, nice straight back. 5, pull up and down. Halfway. Arms are tired, but they've got this. 2, and 1. Pulse for 10, okay? Pulse. 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, okay. Doing all those in a row makes the arms tired, stress them out a little bit, but it'll make those muscles grow, okay? All right, no weights on this next one. So reverse lunge, knee to elbow at the top, switch, reverse lunge to the other side. 10 of these. Nice big steps back, okay? So let's start with that big step back, knee to elbow, other side. Big step back, knee to elbow, okay? You decide how far into that lunge you sink, okay? It could be a less deep lunge. We are almost halfway. Halfway. Standing tall. 3 more. Each side. 2 more each side. And 1 more. Finish the other side. Nice. All right, coming down, plank. Knee comes under the body, comes back, leg lift, okay? Switch to the other side. All righty. You've got this. Set up that high plank. Coming to the toes. Knee comes under, back, lift. Switch to the other side. Knee comes under, back, lift. Nice. Remember, you can always hold the plank instead. You can always choose to do just one of these movements instead of both. Breathe for me. Got this. Nice plank form. Halfway. One more. Hang in here. 3. We've got this. 2. 1 more. Finish out of the side. Come to those knees. Sit back in child's pose, arms reaching out. Nice deep breath in and out. In and out. 1 more time, in and out. And sit on out, okay? Roll the wrists. So our next one is going to be that stepping squat thrust, okay? So we stay nice and low, and then we do that shoulder raise, okay? And I mentioned this last time, but I didn't demonstrate because I mentioned it at the end, but if that's a little too much, you can always do a squat with a front raise, or a squat, stand up, front raise, okay? That would be a modification if you don't want to come all the way down to the ground. All right, grab those weights, or those water bottles, whatever it is you're using. Activate that back nice and strong, hinge forward, come to the ground, step out, out, in, raise the chest, and lift. Out, out, in, activate the back, lift, and down. Find a pace that works for you. Staying low through the movement, halfway. Nice. Three more. We aren't doing too many height impact things today, but they're still hard, aren't they? And done. All right. Whew. Breathe for a second for me. We're going to be going to triceps next, okay? So if you need to switch to a different weight, go ahead and switch. If you're good with the ones you've got, cool. Nice deep breath with me in and out. One more time, in and out. All right. Hinge forward slightly. Elbows come up. One elbow is going to stay nice and high. The other one's going to straighten and bend, okay? Straighten and bend. Bring that breathing under control. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch to the other side. The other one is still holding up at the top. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and when those arms are getting tired, let's do double, okay? Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. See if you can pulse for me. Pulse and pulse. And done. Whew. Nice job, everyone. You can put those weights to the side. So we've got double knee, so knee to elbow, 2 jacks, okay? Or a set of split jacks. Nice deep breath when we start in and out. All right, here we go. Knee to elbow, 2 jacks. Knee to elbow, 2 jacks. You got it. Standing tall. Halfway. Three more. 2. One more set. Nice. Okay, coming down to the ground. We've got modified side plank. We're going to do that clamshell, close, open, optional. Kick the leg forward, bring it on back. I'll show you real quick to refresh your memory. So we come down, modified plank has that bent bottom knee. We bend the top one. We're going to close, open, kick forward, and back. Okay, for 10. Here we go. Close, open, forward, and back. Close, open, forward, and back. Very good. That hip is raised up off the ground. Nice and controlled movement. You can also just do the clamshell portion as that works better for your body. Okay? 4 more. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Nice. You still have to do that other side, of course, okay? So take your time. Bring yourself over to the other side. Bring that shoulder over the elbow. That's what it's called, it's an elbow. Bend that bottom leg. Bend the top leg, okay? Make that nice clam. Close, open, kick forward, and back. Close, open, forward, and back. Nice and controlled. This is the whole movement. Remember, you can just do half of the movement if you need to. Halfway. Give me 5. 4. 3. 2. This is the last one. Close, open, kick forward, and back. Come down. Woo! Nice. Okay. So then we're coming to our modified V-sit with the heels resting on the ground. We're going to lean back and we're going to do kind of that seated bicycle, okay? Again, if you'd like to modify it a little bit, you can always come down to the ground, lay on your back, and do kind of a more traditional bicycle right there. You get a little bit more support with the back on the ground, okay? For the rest of us, we're going to sit tall, lean back, arms come behind the head, knee to elbow, okay? Nice. You got a little crunch there. Sitting up and leaning back. Very good. Halfway.
Good. You know, you need to add this away bar.
4.
And then, over.
3.
And 1.
2. And 1. Nice. Sit up for a second, okay? So our last exercise in the series is going to be that dumbbell pass around the legs with the knee crunch, or the water bottle pass, or the Kleenex box pass, whatever it is you have, okay? And again, you can kind of sit here with the heels rested and just pass like this, or you can lean back and you can actually do that crunch, and we're gonna exchange, okay? I'm gonna grab my dumbbell. We'll have a quick breather after this. I'm gonna do a little bit of back work, okay? Okay. Sit tall, lean back, I'm gonna lift my feet, punch in and out, in and out. Halfway. 5, Very good. We can set the dumbbell, the weight, whatever it is you were using, to the side. Take a few deep breaths. We're going to come down to the mat on our bellies, okay? We're winding down here, not much more to go before we stretch. So, we're going to do some back work. We're going to do some what we call prone IYTs. So it's just as like it sounds. We're going to make the IYT. Think about if you do the YMCA, except we're not doing those letters, we're doing different letters. So we'll lift up. This is our I. We'll come down to the ground. We'll lift up into a Y. We'll come down to the ground. And then this is actually the most difficult. You have to circle the arms around and lift up, okay? Let me show you on the ground, okay? If you feel like this is not a challenge, you can always grab really light. Let me emphasize really light weights, okay, to do this with. I'm talking 5 pounds or less, okay? Probably less for most of us. And most of us can do it without any weights at all. So we come down to the belly. We've got our I. We lift straight up like a Superman, comes down. Those hands come out slightly. We lift to the Y, okay, come down. Circle the arms down, lift up to the T, okay? Then we'll bring them back up to the top. I, Y, T. I need slightly more room for my T. All right, here we go. We go I and down, Y and down, T and down, up to the top. I, down, Y, down, up to the side. T, very good, back up to the top. I, Y, T, very good. Breathe for me. Y, T, back up to the top. I, Y, T, just do 4 more if you can. I, Y, T, back up to the top. I, Y, T, 2 more. I, Y, T, last set. I, Y, and T, come down. Bring those elbows close to the body, okay? Lift up onto the forearms, okay? So since that was a 3-component one, we're going to be doing a lot more reps than if we had just done, say, like 1 set of Supermans, okay? We worked a lot of different back muscles by moving the position of the arms. And no, that wasn't an earthquake a minute ago, or just now. My daughter is behind my filming table on a balance ball, shaking your world. So sorry, everyone. Everyone in our house has decided to wake up on time today for some reason. All right, we're gonna come up, bring those knees under, and sit back into child's pose, stretching those arms out. Taking some nice deep breaths in and out. Let's come up to all 4s, okay? Make sure that you have your knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. We're gonna round up, round down, look forward, stretching out that back. We need 2 more. And 1 more. Very good. Come back to kind of a neutral spine. We're going to take hip towards shoulder and back, hip towards shoulder and back. Just kind of curling at the side. It's a small movement for most of us. You can still kind of feel that stretch. Need 2 more each side. And 1 more side. All right, let's curl those toes under. We're going to come up, press the hips back towards downward dog. Pedal those feet, one heel and then the other. All right, now press both those heels towards the floor. You can bend those knees if you need to. This next one might seem like a strength move, and there is some strength involved, but it's also a stretch, okay? We're gonna come to 1 foot to 3-legged dog, okay? Lifting that foot up. And I want you to bend that knee and kind of just open that hip a little bit, just as much as feels comfortable, okay? If you're like, what on earth, Audrey? You just go back to downward dog, okay? All right, straighten it out. Bring that foot back down. Lift the other leg up, okay? Bend that knee, kind of rotate ever so slightly, opening that hip up. We're almost done, I promise. Bring it in, bring that foot down, come to those knees, okay? Sit up for me. Roll the wrist. Roll the wrist the other way. Let's have a seat. Let's stick one leg out to the side, bend the other one here in front. Sit tall, reach across the leg and down with the other side. Just wherever you're comfortable, okay? You might be here at the knee, shin, toe, wherever. Breathing in and out. All right, bring those hands to the floor in front of you. Lean in as much as feels comfortable. And sit up. Let's do the other side. Get the other leg out, and this one here in front. Arm comes across the body, this one comes down the leg. Lean into it, just feeling a nice, gentle stretch. Bring those hands to the floor in front of you. Leaning into this ever so slightly. And sit up. Bring both those legs in front, sit tall. Bend one knee, cross over, hug that knee into your chest. You can stay here if you want to take it deeper. Take an arm behind, sit tall, and look over that shoulder. So just a reminder, Friday, 6:30, like we've been doing since the world ended. And then next Monday, and maybe I'll email everybody to remind them, but next Monday we will change to 6 a.m. I know for me, my kids start school, and yes, it's at home. Bring it here. I'll switch to the other side. Sit tall, and bring it behind. I still need the extra little bit of time to make everything work. And I know many of you are in similar positions. Whether that's you have your own children that are going to school, grandchildren, or you are teaching those children. Some of them which are sort of adults. All right, let's come in. We're gonna lay down on our backs. Sit tall, roll ourselves back, leg down, bend that other knee, pull it towards your chest. I'm gonna roll my ankle while I'm here. Roll it the other way. You take that opposite hand, grab that knee and gently pull it across the body. The other arm lays out to the side. Bring this knee back to center. Take it down to the ground. Let's bring that other knee, hug it towards the chest. I can go ahead and roll this ankle now. You're welcome to join me. Circle the other direction. Now hold it still. Take that opposite hand, grab that knee, gently pull it across the body. Try and keep that upper body, the shoulder blades on the floor. All right, come back to center. We're gonna do a slight variation of that move. We're gonna bend both knees, feet on the ground. Both arms are laying out to the side. We're gonna just take and have both of those legs fall to one side. And then we're gonna take them and they're gonna fall to the other. We'll go back and forth, kind of slow motion. And the other side, slow motion. One more time, back and forth. Alrighty. We're gonna bring both those knees in towards the center and hug both of them towards the chest, okay? I'm gonna take one in each hand. I'm gonna add a little rocking motion side to side. I think it feels good. You are welcome to do the same. All right, come back to center. We're gonna go into figure four, so we release those knees, cross one ankle over the opposite thigh, thread one hand through, the other one around the outside, and pull gently, okay? Pressing that knee away with the leg, okay? You're not actually pressing with the hand, the leg itself is pressing the knee away. Let's release, cross the other one over, cross, grab, pull gently. And release. Bring those feet down to the ground. Grab back through your legs to pull yourself up to a seated position, okay? Find a nice comfortable way to sit. We're gonna bring the hands in front, interlace them, press them away. We're gonna round the shoulders and look towards the floor. So I look like this from the side. Rounding down, feeling the stretch through the arms, through the shoulders. Now we're gonna sit tall. We're gonna bring these arms up overhead, reaching all the way from our hips, all the way up through to the sky. We're gonna take this ever so slightly, so just a tiny bit to the side. And a tiny bit to the other side. And then back up to the center again. Let's release, roll the wrists as they come down. Roll those wrists the other way, shake them out, okay? I'm gonna bring a palm forward, okay? So it's bent right there. Palm forward, and we'll go down. So we flex, and down, up, and down. We need two, and one. We'll do the other side. Bring that palm forward, down, and up, down, and up. Just doing a little wrist mobility. Two more, two, and one. Very good. Let's do 2 deep breaths, okay? Inhaling, arms up, exhaling, down. Here we go. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. All right, thank you for joining me here on this Monday morning, another day in my basement.